if you can't outnumbered fight, it makes it really fucking frustrating for the little guy.
Yeah, no. See, another thing a lot of people don't understand as far as Unholy Wars and DF too is like, okay, Darkfall 1, they got PvP right. They fucking plain and simple, they got it right. PvE, alright. Economy, okay. Those three things, though, that they have so far above Unholy Wars would be so much fucking easier to implement new shit into Darkfall 1 rather than trying to recreate that in Darkfall and Holy Wars.
That's what I never understood. Why did they stop at Darkfall 1? Why did they go like, let's make Unholy Wars a new thing instead of implementing what they wanted to into Darkfall?
I feel like we're on the View right now. This is like the View Darkfall.
I don't know what the View is, but okay.
I've heard
actually, on a side note, from the View, I happened to catch it something the other day when I was getting a drink, and my mom watches it.
It's the one with Whoopi Goldberg, right?
It's like it's a bunch of, I might be thinking, it's like an Asian girl, a black girl, a white girl, I don't know who they are, but...
Dude, I'm really hoping that Andric fucking welcomes me, because I'm pretty sure that the only people that are going to be populated outside of like
Winterheim. The road.
Your chickens are in the road.
Yeah.
Let's go fucking get them!
What's that?
Let's go! Can you imagine what that would look like? Just a bunch of chickens strutting out on the road when you know they're yours?
Oh,
Grom must have just legitimately shit a fucking brick. What is this?
Somebody handed Grom apple pie moonshine, and he like downed it.
Okay, so... Indefinite responded to what we were saying before for the record, saying that AV made Unholy Wars because they wanted to appeal to basically a broader player base, but they fucked it up horribly.
Okay.
And it's pretty much,
you know, I understand that, but I still don't understand the need to make a whole new game, though.
Oh, I don't understand.
You want to appeal to a wider player base? Okay,
I think they wanted
take
a
your
fresh
player
start
base that
because
way.
They had so many missteps in DF1.
I can understand the fresh start, but
and
they
I think
fucked up.
More than that, even more than the clean slate, I think they had trouble altering the original. I really had trouble
internal
altering
disagreements.
The
what do you mean by internal disagreements?
What?
Fucked it up horribly is a huge understatement. What Butcher is Cosmos.
So that's what I like about Cosmos, dude. He does play the fence, but he does it in a good way that's not like Zoro.
What the fuck are you talking about? It's called being a moderate, trying to find balance. That's the whole point here. Like, no one's gonna come to an agreement and actually achieve a better understanding.
You know what it is? You know what it is, Zoro? I'll tell you exactly what it is. Cosmos plays the fence, but he's firm on his fence position. He won't change his opinions day after day on something. Dad, he sticks with what he believes.
I made a post a very long time ago, when DF1 was still around, about that. How reviewers were coming into this game with no friends, no help, and they'd run around, they'd kill a mob and go, well, you know, the PvP combat shit because I chased a butterfly and it got away. And so, like, what the fuck is someone doing outside? God damn.
But you're getting axe murdered.
But yeah,
oh god, so, Grom's at your fucking door. That wasn't his chickens. He's been on his phone. Run.
I always thought it would be a good idea for like veteran clans. I made a post about this. For veteran clans to talk about like whenever a review key, whatever it's called, press pass, whatever is given to. What the hell's in my window? Press pass was given to. So this thing's distracting me. Hold on.
Go take care of your shit before trying to lecture someone.
Now I'm good.
What was it, by curiosity?
I don't know. I always thought it was a good idea to give like press passes to people that are like in clans with reviewers and like give them max characters or AV, just buff their characters for them to show them the PvP combat. Because a lot of the whole point of Darkfall is the PvP and the late game PvE parts. Not that it's getting louder, really.
Well, here's the thing. Though. The PvE and the grind is an
no, but I'm saying, but a reviewer when they come to a game,
especially one. I see what he's saying. Especially a game. They do need to experience both, but at the same time, they shouldn't have to grind for a couple of months to experience.
But yeah,
you
can't.
Part.
It's true that you can't give it a fair review if they don't have a max character at some point during the review. That's like
honestly, what I think it should be is like a day of grinding or two, maybe at the most, and then like a day on a max tune. And they're still not going to be able to give Darkfall 1 a complete honest review, but it's going to be a lot better than just, you know, the lesser of the two, basically.
Chickens literally just went on a path, started walking down the street.
They
Like they fucking own the place.
Did you get your fucking chicken herding staff and herd them back in?
Fucking, I just booked it down the street. I
Wait,
started.
how'd you get them all?
Scum's a master chicken farmer, dude. He just yell at them.
Once they see me running at them, yelling, "Get the fuck back there!" they start running, dude.
Chicken farming 99.
Jesus.
Yeah, in my opinion, AV should create
power
a
of chicken
reviewer
farming is
type.
surging.
Like, I mean, I don't know if this is possible. I know nothing about coding, or maybe you could tell me. Would it be possible to have a specific account that would have like increased skill gains?
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
So-
It's possible. I don't know how difficult
hold
it
on.
would be, but
I gotta address Cosmos here. Cosmos, I understand that can be a situation where Unholy Wars 0, by the way, in Spider-Fang, where Unholy Wars could surpass Darkfall 1, but it's the fact that it's still behind Darkfall 1, and the fact that these development resources could just be going to make Darkfall 1 even better than it already is, that probably fucking
Yep.
bothers the shit, at least out of me, if not out of, you know, the
Yeah.
majority of people.
I think
Because that
after
argument is just so null and void at this point, unfortunately.
they've what do you call it? They've had this shot at Darkfall 1 for what, 2 years now? I mean, UW for almost 2 years now or something.
It's been over 2 years, they're going on their third.
Yeah, for over 2 years, almost 3 years, they've been working on UW. At this point, it's like there should be no reason why you're trying to make this game better now. At this point, it's worse than Darkfall. It would be better financially, time-saving, everything to bring back Darkfall 1 and start from there. Why try making the game that's literally just shit-tier terrible, that's just getting worse and worse? Why try to make it better when you can just revert back to the old one and start from there?
Yeah.
I gotta say something else too, though, because someone else mentioned this as well. Soy Loser said that Darkfall 1 was a perfect game. No. It was far from a perfect game. However,
That game
it
was
had
my life, and I would
the
do
only
anything
reason
for it,
that
but it's not
Darkfall
perfect.
1 succeeded is because of everything else. They did at the end of the day have top of the market PvP gameplay material in an MMO, and that's all it had in a major sense going for it. It had a lot of other things over in Holy Wars, but there was a lot of shit messed up with it too. To say that it's a
Alright, so
perfect game,
Cosmos asked
no,
you
Yeah, yeah,
a
that's
question.
wrong. That's what
Do you
it's
think that
Cosmos
there has been a lot of good improvements to Unholy Wars in the past 12 months?
I do think so, yeah.
I
think
definitely
I
think so.
believe there's been a handful. Definitely not as many as there
Here's
should
my-
have been, and
I
not
wouldn't
as many
say a
that's been
lot, but
promised.
I
Have been improvements.
I think that it goes like this. The game is really bad. You know, when you sprinkle a little fairy dust on shit, it's still shit at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Even though it looks better. So
Absolutely.
even though these improvements might be good improvements, to me it's like null and void. It's like, okay, let's just sprinkle the fairy dust on this shit and make it look a little bit prettier.
Yeah,
I feel like
just wanna
everything that's
say
being
one
done
thing
just isn't needed.
What have
And the
what
thing is-
direction have every change
Hold
gone
on.
in? Like
It's literally all been combat balance. That's exactly what I was about to mention.
towards fucking
is-
DF1 style.
Yes,
of
towards
combat.
DF1, but the thing is, all of their patching, everything that they've been adding in, for the majority of it anyhow, has been for combat. And what a lot of people don't realize is if Darkfall 1's combat was great, then that's null and void, that's done, you're done with it, it's good enough, you don't need to work on it anymore, you can start working on adding actual sand to the sandbox. I can't think of any specific examples, but you don't need to work on what the majority of the focus seems to be for Unholy Wars, because it's already done.
Yeah, there have been a lot of things changed outside of the combat to Unholy Wars. I mean, but yes. See, that is Cosmos. See, that's the exact thing that we're saying, though. All these changes would be fucking cool in Darkfall 1. Like, I think the aesthetic shop is
There's no
awesome.
shit in
I think
Holy
duels
Wars.
are
Selling
awesome.
market is so
I think
fucking
all
great.
this. I think that AV has made one of the best buy markets out of any game that I've ever played, and that is the truth. I really think that, and I think in DF1, dude, it'd be so fucking cool. But in UW, it's nothing. It's pointless. It's not needed because this game is going nowhere. Like John said, Why do you want to keep working on a game and tweaking its combat when you already have a game that has great,
Tweaking
perfect
it to make it like the other game.
You're tweaking a game to make it exactly like another game that's already finished and good to go.
Yeah, it's a good question. Who is who?
Grom motherfucking Wilmar, bro.
Well, we know that Grom's here.
You know,
Fuck
so I don't necessarily think that UW has
Exactly.
much better graphics. I think UW's shinier. I don't think that it's
No, it has
necessarily
better. It has a
better.
little bit better graphics.
No, it does, but it's not
Straight
like
up.
that like significant. And the game also runs shittier, in my opinion.
The game does run shittier, that's a different story, but it does have higher quality graphics, just a little bit.
Everything just looks shinier to me.
No, that definitely does.
No,
Oh no! I know it does. I'm just saying, like, to me, that's not that big of a deal. The graphics at all. Like, I don't really care about them. See, Cosmos. Yes, without a doubt, you could turn Unholy Wars in the Darkfall 1. Nobody can argue that fact. It's a truth. You can. You know, you could turn it into WoW
I
if
have
you
a
wanted
bad
to.
feeling
You-
about what's about to happen to
Forever,
me.
Yeah, some bad shit's about to go down. But
I'm gonna just put 4 down real quick. No!
nothing for you,
No!
But wait, are they fighting you?
No! He hit me once and I overreacted.
But yeah, oh, you're not saying in the Darkfall 1? Well, what do you mean? Oh, yes, you could make it better than DFO, like I said. It's possible to make anything better than anything, but the problem is the time, the money, the effort, and the community, attraction to the game. If they spend the
fuck
next...
did you get it?
Wait, is
If
there
they
fun?
spend if they spend the next, however many months or years working to make a game and they actually make it better than DFO, great, cool, I'll play. But the thing is like, why do that? Why keep Unholy Wars? Why go through all that trouble of turning it into a great game when you already have a great game that just needs things fixed in it? It's like having a perfectly built house, looking at that house, going, fuck that house, and then taking the trailer and trying to build a nice house out of the trailer. Yeah, sure, you might make it into a good house, but at the end of the day, it's like, why not just keep the good house that you're
still a
living
trailer.
in?
Preach. It's the fucking good word.
That's just how I see it. Like, at the end of the day,
Preach the
why not
gospel.
just
That's a pretty good
keep a good house?
comparison.
Like,
It's a really good comparison.